Hi YouTube friends, it's April. Thank you so much for watching my channel. I've gotten quite a few requests on reviewing my Smashbox High Definition Healthy FX Foundation, and it looks like this, and my shade is Light L4. And this foundation is $38 at the Smashbox counter, and it's a really crazy expensive price for foundation. So $38 is a lot of money to pay. I've been having trouble matching my skin tone with a foundation, a liquid foundation, which is why I usually used to just wear mineral foundation, the powder ones. But when I discovered this Smashbox one, it matched my skin tone, so I had to buy it even though it was $38. So that's the reason as to why I bought it. Anyhow, this Smashbox foundation offers a sheer to medium coverage. For me, it's around in the middle, and I don't like the fact that it makes my face a little bit oily in the day, like throughout the day. It makes my T-zone really oily, and it actually gives me this dewy look. So if you don't like the dewy look, I don't really recommend this Smashbox HD foundation. But if you do, and I definitely like that dewy look, go ahead and get it. In addition to that, if I usually feel as though just putting this foundation on isn't enough. I put a little bit of a mineral powder on to just set it. In addition to that, I don't like how it's separating, and a lot of the foundations that I get at the drugstores don't do this, and it did this in the beginning when I bought it, so I kind of wanted to return it, but it matched my skin tone so well I never did. So can you see how it's like gunky and goopy looking? I do like the fact that it's a pump, and pump foundations usually are more sanitary. Let me go ahead and show you. So one pump gives you this much, and let me use my foundation brush to show you the coverage. So the coverage is pretty good. Of course I wouldn't put that much, so let me show you how much it gives on this hand. So this is pretty sheer, as you can see. You can still see my veins, so it's pretty sheer. It's like a medium to sheer coverage, and it's scented. It's highly scented, like you can smell something. It reminds me of, I used to use Avon foundation when I was in high school, and it smells just like the old Avon foundations I used to use. I do like the smell, but it smells really strong, and you can pretty much smell it throughout the day. It's highly fragrant. There we go. I was trying to figure out what to say, like what word am I saying. And I like applying my foundation with my foundation brush, my Smashbox number 13 foundation brush. But lately, I've been enjoying using my stippling brush from Sigma, and it's the SS187. I felt a little outdated because everyone was stippling and I wasn't until I got my stippling brush. And I love stippling because it gives you that airbrush finish, and it makes your skin look really great. And so this is just what you do. You just stipple, 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 and it looks really good. I have the foundation on right now, but the lighting is really weird because I'm using a mixture of natural lighting as well as a lamp right here next to me. So you see like the light shining on my shiny forehead and nose. So would I buy this foundation again? Probably for a special occasion, or I'd probably just save the rest of this, but it's so expensive. $38 can get me so much at the drugstore. So the lady at the Smashbox counter actually told me that this Smashbox High Definition foundation don't look caked on, and I absolutely agree. They don't look caked on because they're kind of sheer, but they pretty much minimizes the appearance of my pores. I don't know if that's stated in the box or if it's supposed to do that, but my pores look smaller and I have gigantic pores, so I really like that about it, but I honestly don't see myself buying it again. And my personal pros about this Smashbox HD foundation is that it matches my skin very, very well and looks completely natural on me, even though it's not because I have foundation on. And number two, I like the SPF, UVA, UVB protection, but you can definitely get that at any, like from other foundations too, but I like the fact that they had that in there. I also like that it has the pump. I also like the pump because the pump is a little bit more sanitary. I like that the coverage is a bit sheer to medium, and that's where I like my foundations to look. I don't like it to look too much on me, like a little bit caked on. I like that this looks natural, and it gives me this natural look. And that's pretty much my pros about this foundation. Just the number one reason as to why I like this is because it matches my skin tone. That's pretty much the main reason. My cons, it's $38. That's a lot of money. Even though it matches my skin tone very well, I'm still on the lookout for a cheaper one that will do the same thing. Another con is that it gives my face an oily appearance all over my face. I do like that sometimes, but sometimes it just looks nasty. Like, it's just too much, and especially in the summer. Another con is that it feels sticky. Like, I put this on perhaps an hour ago, and it still feels like it hasn't dried on my face, or it's starting to make my face oily again. But we are all different, and our skin has different reactions to different products, and so I hope you all consider that too. And I am definitely not bashing this Smashbox HD foundation because clearly I used it all up. I do like it, it's just so expensive. And it applies very well. Like, it applies evenly and it doesn't dry fast while you're putting it on. And it looks really great when you use a stippling brush or a foundation brush, or any way you want to use it. I have also used my hands because your hands are your main tools, and they're really great beauty tools. I use my hands to apply foundation sometimes if I'm lazy or if I just want to be. So I overall like this product, just the price is a little bit too steep. Friends, that's my review for you, and I hope I answered your questions. If I didn't, please feel free to comment me, message me, and ask me questions because I will definitely answer them. You know I will. Well, thank you friends so much for watching, and have a beautiful day. Bye.